Hey everyone, welcome to Pop XP. And before the show starts, make sure to click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload awesome new content.
See how that
And don't
goes.
forget, if you can,
So
make
much
sure to
fast.
share our stream on all your social media outlets. We appreciate it, and thanks for helping us grow the Pop XP channel. What is going on, YouTube? We got the teen sensation in the house. We've got Miss Kara Nicole. It's crowdfunding comics. It's a Monday. We're doing it. Billy, Kara, how we doing?
Swell. How are you guys? I'm sorry, Miss Kara. You speak the ladies.
That's
first.
okay. You go.
No, I have nothing.
That's okay. I got nothing.
You got nothing?
Working.
Well, actually, she does have
Yeah, I
something.
do.
She loves Hyrule.
I love Hyrule.
She loves
Yeah.
what?
And I got a new campaign going right now.
Yes, she does have a new
Right.
campaign, and we're going to check it out tonight. We're going to check out the
And there's
campaign.
no video, and I can tell you why. So we actually went live for our launch, and we were going to play the music that we were going to, and then we were going to have like this chunk as our video, and the guitar was not plugged in. So I'm singing
shit.
the whole time, and he's playing, but nobody can hear him play.
Oh, man, that's tough. But you could have still done it, though. Couldn't you have redone it and then posted it?
Yeah, but I had to go someplace. We were in a hurry, and then I hate that because then I go out like in public with like stage makeup. It was all
Yes.
goofy.
I hate when that happens to me, and then everyone's
I
looking
know,
at me
too.
funny. And I'm like, it's just stage makeup. Chill out.
Like you're a weirdo.
It's how I make my money.
Under that bald head is long, flowing, beautiful locks.
It is. There
But
is.
I appreciate that you cover it up so that my hair can be the star of the show.
Yes, that's right. And I cover up here, too, just because I don't
Isn't
want to
that
take away from
special?
everyone.
Isn't
know,
that
It
special?
is. Mr. Sensation, how we doing? Books are in.
Books are
Fulfilling's
in.
going to be
Fucking
underway.
looking awesome.
Look at that.
Ah, look how
I
beautiful!
jumped off from the Kings to come here for our guest today.
There you go.
So,
Look at that.
yeah, the books are in there. Gorgeous, man. Look at the size of that bad boy.
Look at that. Thing's huge.
240 plus
Put
pages.
him on big screen so that because
Let's
we're
give him
covered up
big
by
head.
there you go. Oh, look at that. Look how big that is compared to your
It's
head.
big as shit. And then we got,
Makes your hands look like you have tiny hands.
I know
Yeah.
I do.
I love that. I love when there's a jacket and then there's an inner cover. Oh my gosh, it's vintage.
Yeah, man. I'm really proud of this. Thank you, Scala, for all your help. This is one of the damaged
Gorgeous.
ones. I'm going to give it to JP for his low-grade comics.
Oh, there you go.
But this book is beautiful.
Very cool,
So
man.
proud. So fulfillment starts this week. I think we should look at this Silvestri piece.
Look at
Got
that.
the Silvestri black and white art. Look at that. Look at that.
Jeez.
Original art, Holmes.
Did you smell it? Did you smell
I
the
did. As soon
pages?
as I opened it, I smelled it.
Yeah, you did.
I'm so proud of it. Really proud of it. Lots of George Perez's original art.
Sweet.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Very cool, brother.
Yeah, man. So
Looking forward to
that's in. Julie Bell. Look at this stuff.
Maybe I'll come down this weekend. Maybe I'll grab a copy.
Maybe
Huh?
you'll have to come down,
Yeah,
right?
you know,
Friday,
we'll do
maybe?
lunch, huh? Do a little lunch.
A little lunch. So
All right.
really proud of this.
Awesome.
You have a right to be. You own that. And everybody else should own it too.
Yeah.
So if they can't get it through, where can they get it now?
Through Indiegogo. We're going to end it probably next week.
All right.
So, it just looks great. The book looks fantastic. I'm so proud of it. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say.
You know what we could say, Billy?
Thank you all for your big support. Thank
There
you.
you go. And
And
I say we bring on some guests tonight.
Let's bring on some guests.
Some longtime supporters of us in what we're doing, and they're doing their own thing. So everyone, please welcome. We've got Mr. James Lee in the house, and we got the Don.
Behold the glory that is me,
Yes, the glory.
and all
The
the rest of the
Don.
panel.
There you
Thank
go.
you, thank you. And Billy, just
Yes.
so you know, that wraparound cover that you just showed,
Yes.
I've got the original issue, and you signed it for me.
Oh, shut up. You helped change my life, man, by buying that book. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I
Always
got the
got to
whole.
show off, don't you, James? Always got to show off.
Show off.
No, I have a whole bunch of she books. I think I have the whole run.
Oh, thank you, man.
Don't see me bragging
The
about it.
original run.
I tell everybody else. I don't wait till Billy's on. Billy, look what I got. Look what I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Such a great job.
we all love
He's
Justin.
one upping
Really?
you.
Yeah.
He's one upping you, Don. He's one upping you.
James is the man anyway. We all know this. I'm just a pretender.
Yeah.
You
I've
know
got-
this, man.
Yeah, I was a autographed hound back in the 90s. I got everybody.
Did I ever meet you?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Was I-
San Diego, 96.
Was that cool?
Oh, you were
Was I
fantastic.
cool?
I never
No.
even know.
I started off with Kelsey Shannon back then, and you were really cool to us. Brian Polito, Stephen Hughes. Oh my God, those guys were fantastic to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys were really good. Gave us a lot of information and stuff like that back then. So yeah,
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Billy
it
have
was,
his motorcycle there in '96. Was that the
I
year of
did.
the motorcycle?
I did have it in '96. Yep.
Nice.
Comic Angels bike. Heck yes.
Billy,
I even had the.
my
I even
Mama
had
Donna.
the,
Mama Donna wants to say hi to Billy
was
real
it-
quick.
Hi, Billy.
Hey, honey,
Y'all
how
hear
are you, Mama Don?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, honey. I'm good. Good to hear it. Good to hear your voice. I like that big old
He's a
American
little
flag
cannon.
behind you, too, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk these books, man.
Do it. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
yeah,
So
let's
we're
do it.
gonna let's check out. We've got the Stines coming up right here. Boom, Mr. James Lee with the Stines
Yes,
on Fund My
yes.
Comic.
Oh, my comic.
Yep.
A little vampire action.
Yep, we are funded
yeah.
and had a great show about a month ago at a comic book convention, and we made enough money at the comic book show to get it all colored now. So the book will be in full color.
Very
Whoa,
nice.
yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
Let's play your we'll play your campaign video. Let's check this out. Very nice video.
Yes, Pedro Ng did it
Very,
for
very
me.
nice. I really loved. Okay, first of all, the thing that I noticed that I really liked right away was the font. I love the font you chose. It's very striking. Thought it was great. And the animation was beautiful.
Yep, Pedro Ng did it for me.
Oh, Pedro's
When they
great.
Turned around and went, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Gave you goosebumps. The hair on the back of my neck stood up. I don't have
yeah.
hair on the back of my neck.
Spooky,
I'm
man.
Yeah, this
Very
is a precursor to the
Dude,
novel.
that's the only thing you
So-
shouldn't shave. You should just let the hair on your back of your neck.
right, like where you just let it grow, like right
Yeah,
here,
and then you
nice
can
and
make like
puffy.
make a mullet out of it.
We'll be talking. I'll be like Kara, but instead of like here, I'll just be like by my neck, like, oh, your font's amazing.
Wolf neck.
So 25,000 copies you've sold?
No, actually, we hit 48,000 copies in the
Holy
novels.
smoke.
When book 3
James
came
being
out in
moderate.
2022, I was pushed to number 13 on the New York Times bestseller in horror.
Nicely
So I
done,
was
sir.
actually- so I went way up there on that one. So that book really took off. And yeah, what this is the story of the Count Valdisoph Vicious VonKomfoang. This cover here is done by, of course, Jimmy Reyes, who everybody knows.
The great
He did the
Jimmy
co-
Reyes, who
he
we
did
all
the co-
love.
He did the cover for me. So this is there. I also have a wonderful poster that's off to the side of that by Dan Lawless. So yeah, he did a poster for me.
Beautiful.
It's
I love
12
it.
by 18, and it'll come in a roll, so you don't have, it's not going to get folded or anything like that. So it'll come in a roll, so it'll be nice and prestigious and everything for that. That's also
gorgeous.
available, and a black and white version of the cover is also available, which Jimmy Reyes did.
Excellent.
And then this is one of my covers here. All the covers are colored by Gabe El Taib.
Mm-hmm.
So he did a fantastic job on it. Now that original artwork's already sold, so that's gone. So that cover is gone.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that sold really quick. When we first launched, it sold. And then we still have the artwork for the other covers, which of course that's him, the Count, right there.
The Count.
And that's his lovely wife.
She pretty.
And are their names
Beautiful.
the Stines?
It's actually Von Stein.
Von Stein?
Yeah, it's actually Von Stein. The country, it's a fictitious country called Moldavia. It's near Liechtenstein, Austria, and Germany. So it's got that German feel to it. And this story takes place in 1504.
Dan Lawless is a beast. Look at that. I'm sorry.
Yes, look at that.
That's a showstopper, man.
Yeah, Dan Lawless did a fantastic job.
Dan Lawless, man.
Wow.
And the thing about that was he got the novel and he was asking, "Oh, I'd love to draw something." I was like, "Well, do you want to do her? Do you want to do the Count? What would you like to do?" He goes, "Oh, I'll do Mina." And I was like, "Okay." And then he did this. He sent it to me, and I was like, going, "Oh my God." I was like, "Oh, this is great." And he sent me a full colored version of it. And so what we did was we were going to do the full color. It's going to be inside cover, and it's going to be a tiered trading card. But we decided to do the black and white background with just her in the red dress.
I love it. I do.
That pops
Me
so
too.
well.
Yeah. Yep.
Perfection.
God.
And see, here's the full colored right there.
Oh wow, that's great too. Oh jeez.
And see, that'll be the inside back cover.
Dan is just incredible.
Oh, I love Dan. He's such a nice guy. And then this is one of mine. This will be the inside front cover.
Excellent.
The attitude.
And that is the Count when he's really ticked. And then I did another picture. Here's another one of me.
Oh,
Nice.
I really like that other dress. It had like a Vampirella thing going on.
Yeah, but it doesn't fit the 1500s. That's the problem.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
great for a variant cover.
And see, what we did was we had the black and whites already lettered, so we put the black and whites up so everybody could see them. And then when you drop down one below, you get to see the colored version.
Ah,
Nice. Who's
So-
doing the
dig it.
interior colors?
A new guy named Jason Rowlett. He's a young guy just out of college. I met him at the con, and he was like, "Oh, I really want to color this," and so we just talked. And like I said, we made so much money at the con, I was able to make a deal with him, and he's doing all the coloring. So he does really good work. I'm very happy with it.
And did you do the interiors?
Yeah, I did the interiors myself.
Nice. And
I
how
like
many
the cat.
pages is this book?
The pages is 48 pages. And like I said, it's the precursor to the novels. And we do have tiers where you can get all 3 novels and all the covers and everything. You can get it hardback, paperback, whatever you want, but they're available.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. So you said there's 3 novels, right?
Yes. Yes, if you
and-
scroll up a little bit, you'll see them. Just keep going. Right there. So if you click on that one right there, that's the hardback right there. The 3 novels are right there.
right here below, right?
Yeah, those are out. Yeah.
Okay, so this all started off as a novel that now you're bringing into like a graphic novel format.
Correct. The graphic novel is a precursor. The graphic novel takes place in the 1500s. The novels take place in modern day.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
this is the story of why the Count did what he did, and why his decision leads all the way up to modern time.
Okay. So now this
That
isn't
sounds like a
something
good
you were
plan.
just like, hey, I'm coming up with a story. I'm going to crowdfund my story and all this stuff. This has been a novel that you've been working on for years. You have 3 volumes of it. So where did this all actually stem from? What inspired the Stines?
Well, what happened was in 2018, I lost my mother.
Mhm.
And I had been taking care of her. She had dementia and everything like that. And I've been taking care of her for years. And when you lose a parent that you're real close with, you start getting depressed. And depression set in. So I went and saw my doctor. And my doctor was like, well, you need to get your mind off of this. So I suggest writing something. So think of something in your head. When something pops in your head, start writing it down. You're going to write what you're writing down. So I had been really good back playing RPG games like Dungeons and Dragons, Masquerade, and Werewolf and all that kind of stuff, and Star Wars and all that stuff. So I came home from work and I sat down and I was watching classic TV. And when I mean classic TV, I'm talking like Addams Family, The Munsters, stuff like that. It's on like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I came up with this idea that could I take The Munsters and make it a serious horror story? Could it be serious? The answer is no, you can't do it because there's too many holes. There's just way too many holes.
But that makes it funny. It makes it like it's trying to be serious.
No. I was going dead serious for this. I was not. There was no funniness at all involved in this. So what happened was I put it away for about 3 months. But then the idea of, wait a minute, could I take the monster premise of the characters, not them, but a premise of the characters, and go from scratch? So what I did was I started from scratch, and the first thing I did was make my vampires. And of course, the count, number one rule was cannot be Dracula. I actually wrote that down. This guy cannot be Dracula. Under no shape, wave, or form can this not be Dracula. So I came up with this guy straight off. I had a drawing back in 99. I drew this vampire picture. And I don't know what, I have a digital copy of it, but I don't have an actual still copy of it. But I never came up with a name for him or like that. And I saw it and I was like, I can work with this guy. So I started working with him. And then I had to come up with what's the difference. So if you know anything about medieval times, there's always an heir and a spare. You always heard that? You always heard that? Okay. So an heir to this country, when he becomes the leader, is a prince. The spare is either a count or a baron. It's usually a count. So what happens, of course, you know about the Ottoman Turks invading in 1500s. This happens in that time period where this younger brother, which is the count, who is the Knight of Bone Knights, he is like his brother's right-hand man. I mean, he is close to his brother, protects his brother, the whole thing. Their families are intertwined and everything. So they go out to fight the Turks. They win, but both of them are cut down. And as he's dying, he makes a blood oath because his brother died, that he wants to protect one last shot at protecting his family. One last shot to go into the capital, save everybody that he can, do what he can, and he gets his wish. The only problem is, again, with great power, there's a trade-off. You got to pay a price, which for him is becoming a vampire. So he becomes a vampire to go save everybody. The only problem is it doesn't go exactly as he has planned. There's always something that always messes everything up. And this leads all the way up into the actual novels, which is where it switches from the count to the girl. And you have a girl named Mary Jade von Stein. She's 17. She's from the South, raven-haired, blue-eyed girl. Her parents are brutally murdered. She's forced to go overseas to Europe to live with her relatives, which are all these monsters. And so she's got to be over there. Well, while she's living with them, you have the people that killed her parents want her dead. And then as it goes on in the story, you find out that it's another vampire who's behind the whole thing that wants everybody dead. And so it just builds and builds and builds in the story until, the final crescendo in modern time.
Wow, that's
It's
incredible.
not nice
man.
people at all.
No, my vampires are evil. I mean, you got to understand, as a distant cousin of Christopher Lee and actually getting to talk with him several times, villains are, when you're doing a story, especially if you have villains are the most important thing in the story, because the hero always reacts to the villain. The hero is never stopping the villain before he does something. It's always after the villain does something. And what I was always told was, you spend twice as much time developing your villain as you do your hero, because the more dastardly, despicable, rotten your villain is, the more heroic your hero is. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I always thought about it. So I was like, okay, I got to make this villain. Who is this villain? What is the goal of this villain? And I was like, oh yeah, perfect villain. She's the most evil thing I could come up with. And yes, she is a girl. So but that's that's the
That's
main
matching
villain,
your pick.
which is her name's actually on the second book. Her name's Carmela. So she's a
Carmela.
vampire. She is ruthless. She doesn't care.
Nice, man. That sounds awesome. Now, with the comics being like the prequel to the novels, is there more novels in the work, or do you want to just transition to the next step now, past the novels and continuing anything on in graphic graphic novel
I
form?
would like to do some more graphic novels because I've got almost a 500-year brace between this novel and what happens in modern day. So I could do, I can do her name's Mary Jade von Stein, but I could do her parents, her father, who was a war veteran, served in Desert Storm. I could do a story from that. I could use stuff that because I was around in the military during Desert Storm. Stuff that I remember, put some stuff down, give a good story about who he was, what he did, how he met his wife, his wife's actually an Egyptian. So my main character in the novels is half American, half Egyptian. But anytime I write something, I have to do it for a reason. I just don't do it. So there's a reason why she's like this, and you have to read the novel to find out, but there's a reason.
Oh, very cool, man. Very cool. So you got this going on. You have 35 days to go on this campaign.
Yep.
Are you gonna? Is that it? Is that the cutoff? After
That's the
35
cutoff.
days?
That's the cutoff. Yeah, we've been going, like I said, for about 7 months now. So it's the cutoff. We're going to get it all set. We've got everything penciled. We've got 41 pages inked. We've got 12 pages in color. So we're right on the schedule to get everything done. And then we're going to start fulfillment probably sometime in January. Start sending stuff out.
Oh, very cool, man. Well, this is pretty cool. I like the story. I like the premise. You got some great art in here, and an awesome kick-ass video.
Yeah. Like I said, it's done really good. I've been pleased with it. Like I said, we've gotten some really good feedback. So and everybody around's been really nice to me. So I really do appreciate that. So thank you all.
Oh man, you're welcome. That's awesome, dude. Well, that's what we're here
You're
for,
welcome.
right? Supporting some of that indie community,
Yes.
some great comics and stuff.
Mhm.
Before we jump into Omega Mission, Kara or Bill, you got anything left for James on his campaign?
I love it. Now you said it's on Fund My Comic.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
That's what I was going to ask. I'm
I
sorry.
want to know what you think of this platform.
I actually like it. Anytime I've had a problem, I got a hold of Luke or anybody there within the hour. I mean, their
Okay.
customer service is extraordinary. And anytime somebody messages me, I automatically get the message like within 5 or 6 minutes. I'll get somebody
Wow.
emails me or asks me questions. I'll get it like within 5 or 6 minutes.
Okay.
And
So I
every
really
time we
do
say
like
that, Luke pays us $1.
No. But no, I mean they really have done a good job. I really do like the platform.
Very nice.
So-
very
So
nice.
I would also like to say that for one of your future projects, consider watching the movie Your Highness and making that one serious. With James
Well,
Franco
Actually, I have another project that I have on the side for another novel.
Yeah.
And it's not vampiric. It is an isekai. Basically, if you don't know what an isekai is, it's where somebody tragically dies and gets put into another world. And so this one is going to be pretty wild, but it's going to be a lot like D&D, dark elves, magic, monsters, demons, trolls, stuff like that.
Dude, you're a
cool,
D, man. I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. When do you plan on getting that one out, or is that just still floating in the ether?
No, well, the way it works, if I start working on a novel, it usually takes me a year to put it together and get it out. So, once this gets done, because I want to focus on getting this done. Once this gets done, depending on what I want to work with, if I want to go ahead and do the next graphic novel or work on the novel, it just depends on which one it is. But it'll take me about a year to get it together.
Nice. All right, man.
on.
Well, thanks for bringing the Stines to crowdfunding comics, dude. Everything looks
Very
cool.
good, man. Very good.
Yeah.
Sure.
Links are
Stines.
below. Links are in the live chat. If anyone wants to check it out in more depth, please do so. There's many tiers there. There's some sketch covers, some great bundles. Check all those out. And then as usual, we always request grab those links, copy and paste it, post
Yep.
these and share on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Threads, whatever social you're using. Help spread the word on these campaigns, whether you can back them or not, and help the cause. So very cool,
Yes.
James. Really appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
All right. Well, all right, Don.
Now
got
I'm
the
going to
podium.
leave because I can't top that. I can't follow that. It's too much. It's too much.
Ah.
The
I can't live
Omega
up to that height.
Mission. God's
Omega
eye.
Mission people, get excited. Before I begin with my little pimping out, so to speak, Billy,
Yes, sir.
dude, I respect the hell out of you. Thank you for everything you've done for indie comics since the very beginning. You did it without the internet. You did it right, and you keep on trucking. I got
But
mad respect for you, my brother.
oh, I thought there was a butt coming.
There's a butt though.
But
No, there's no but. There's no but. I'm not blowing smoke up your patootie or nothing. I really have always
He likes
admired
that.
how you've done that. You know,
thank you, brother. I think I was at the right place at the right time.
you got a great
Oh, see, I
product
thought
there.
you went door to door like an encyclopedia or like a salesman for like
I did hit. I
napkins or
did hit
something.
every.
You're like, excuse me,
Hello.
ma'am, and
You
you know
buy
you're
my
behind
comics,
them.
please. Hello.
Actually, Billy's
comment.
told the story about him meeting Brian Polito, and I remember that story.
Yeah, and that's at San Diego '93, and then I did go. I went. I went. To every shop I could get to. Take the train there and stuff. I didn't have a car. Visited when I went to a comic, to the comic convention. I had every retailer, every dealer showing them the books, and nobody was interested.
Mhm.
And who's laughing?
Oh
now,
well,
right?
the fans were though, and then they all came. Then they all started calling me out of the woodwork. I'm like, yeah, I don't have to tell you.
And yes, I do have the cover with the 6 fingers.
Oh,
Ah!
AI before it was AI.
Oh! Hey, you thought about putting that, like, find the, get a digital image, put it up on Facebook, and ask if it's AI.
No, I'm not going to do
good.
that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because we know it's not.
Because
Before
here's
AI.
the reason why. Because Billy signed
Good
it,
idea.
so it's signed. So I can't.
Well, that's
Let's
what you find a
face, man.
digital copy online.
No.
I'm gonna
Nice.
shut up now.
Yeah, like I said, back in the 90s, I mean, I've got 4 long boxes full of autographed books, and I've got some really old autographed books from people that we don't have anymore, which I'm
treasure
very happy to
'em.
have.
Yeah.
Treasure them.
Because I've got George Perez, I've got Dick Gargano. His name was Smiley, but I can't remember his last name.
Come on, man, I gotta
He
pimp
did
my
comic
comics.
books
Don't make me
back in the
start crying
50s.
over all these great legends that are gone.
So
Yeah.
I got that. So I've got, like I said, a lot of the guys that we've lost. Tim Sale, all those guys. I was able to get
Moment of
them to
silence.
sign everything back then. So
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
indeed.
It is
We
now
had some
my
good
time.
times, man.
mhm.
Okay. Are we
Rock
ready?
and
Are we
roll,
excited? Are we down with it?
Let's
We're
go, brother.
excited.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
It's on.
All right. Here's what's going on. You got the Omega Mission, God's Eye. That is my comic, my very first creator-owned comic ever. And it's coming at you right now. It's live on the Fund My comic. An ancient evil has returned from the stars to take the earth as its own. Many will perish in the fight, but there is hope for mankind in the battle against the invading ancestral tribes of humanity. Behold your new heroes, the Omega Mission.
Bum, bum, bum.
There we go. Right there. You got the humans that are the ancient alien nomadic race of space pirates, sons of bitches that have been running around, draining planets and civilizations of all their resources and whatnots. And they go from planet to planet to planet. And then they come across this little blue marble in the deepest reaches of space. They say, you know what? Let's go there. They go there. And suddenly the little people that are coming out the caves are like, ooh, gods, we like them because they're flying around, shooting laser beams out their witch watch and whatnot. And the humans, after being feared for so long, they dig this adoration. They get addicted to it. They love it. They're like, I can use these little monkey people for slaves, man. This is all right. They can lick my feet. They can build statues in my honor, and I can just take complete advantage of it all. So they get down with it. They love it, right? Well, there's a sect of the humans who's like, no, man, come on. You can't do that. You got to respect these people. We want to share this planet with them. We're tired of running. We found a nice planet. Let's clean it up, call it home, have a family, play Yahtzee on Saturdays. It's all good. So the two sides, they come to a head. They don't like what each side has to do with it, and they fight. And the fight lasts for like 10, 100,000 years. Who keeps counting these things? It don't really matter. They fight. It's bad, bad, bad. So finally, as it would happen to be, the good guys win. You got some of the humans that They're going to stay behind with mankind to make sure that the bad guys don't come back, and the humans that stay behind to use their existing technology to yeet these son of a guns out to the deepest reaches of the galaxy so that they may never, ever come back. But guess what? They do. And now, after
Yes, they do.
100,000
Yes,
years,
they do.
they're back. And they're mean, and they got an attitude, and they really, really don't like streaming cable servers nonsense. They got an attitude, man. So they're going to come and they're going to take this planet for their own. And they meet up on the surface. They land on the what do you call it? The Washington Monument, the reflecting pool, and the super team that's like the JLA in my universe. I call them the Trust. You'll see if you scroll down further, if you got enough time for all that, you'll see where I got the designs for them and all that. They're like the JLA. They get the floor mocked, man. They get decimated. That shows you how bad these human guys are. They're super powerful, right? And then it's up to the Omega mission to rescue us all, to save the day. And that's my story, man. It's 90s. It's a love of comics how it used to be. None of this gender swapping, political bullshit. It's no talking, all action, balls to the wall. Sorry, Kara, I don't mean to offend. All of it, man. It just bam, bam, bam. You know, nonstop in your face. I'm bringing my art game as high as I can. I'm doing the writing. I'm doing the inking. I'm doing the coloring. I'm doing the lettering. And Mark Polton, God bless him, he said, "Can I edit it, please?" No, I actually begged him to edit it. So he come on board as the editor, and he's helping give me knowledge and wisdom in that area of expertise. And it's going to be about 60 pages long. And it's my love letter to the fans of all comics. You know what I mean?
Very cool, man.
Awesome.
So you're doing it. So you're drawing this everything.
Yeah, I'm doing the whole thing. This stuff has been living in my head for like 30 years, which might explain just a teeny bit why I'm so crazy.
Ah, this is cool, dude.
Thank you.
You got a lot of characters in here.
Yeah.
I do. The main you see right there, that's the actual Omega mission. And then the Trust, they're the ones that basically get yeeted out in the first couple of pages of the book. I do that to demonstrate just how badass the humans are. That way, when you see these other super guys get taken out so viciously and so fast, and then you see my team come along and you're thinking, well, you know, come on, what are they going to do? But hey,
Yeah,
you know what's going to happen, right? Omega Mission is going to dominate.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
very nice. I actually want to
Yeah,
go back
baby.
up. I want to show some of your interior pages here.
Thank you. Now, I am in the middle of coloring everything. I wanted to get that double page spread colored because, excuse me, that's the team when you see them for the first time all together. They teleport into the messed up right there in DC, and they're like, you know what? Backup's here. You better get your ass kicked. And that's that classic comic book shot. You know what I mean? You see it in all the good comics back in the day that the team shows up and it's about to go down. And that's what it is all about right there.
Nice. So this is your first comic. This has been brewing in your head for 30 years. You know, you're drawing everything. I mean, have you tried to break into comics, 30 years ago or whatever? Or has drawing been like a hobby? What is art to you?
What is art?
Excellent question.
Art about getting that money, man. You know what I'm saying? No. I did a lot of indie stuff. Not really comics, just some stuff here and there. I've done a lot of independent character design for a lot of different people. Like I was big on Facebook for a while till I went Comicsgate, and it was like, ew, I don't want nothing to do with you anymore. So then I came over to CG, and they was like, dude, we love you, man. Come on up in here, have a party. So that's where I'm at now.
Awesome.
And
You are, man.
30 years. I've always been a big comic book reader, and I kind of got out of it when I became an adult. I'll use that term very loosely. And I was in the Navy and just got back from Desert Storm. We were in the PX in Hawaii. I don't know if it's still there or not, but Spinner Rack, right? And I saw the first 3 issues of the new X-Men by Lee and Claremont. And I hadn't seen a new comic in like a decade, man, at that point. And I saw that, and it blew my wee little mind. I was like, holy shit, this is what comic books look like now? Sign me up twice. Got everything I could, went further down to the rack. I saw Wizard number 9 with Venom on the cover. Bart Sears did it using the alias Whitman. Read all about comics, got into the image boom, and I've been loving it ever since, dude. I love comics. You know, I'm just that kind of guy. Oh, yeah. I've always had comics in my life. They taught me how to read really good. I read good. And, gave me a halfway decent vocabulary. Didn't really help on the friend front. I come from a small town, so I was one of those kids like, oh, he reads comics, man. He's a total dweeb. Let's pull his pants up, flush his head down in the toilet. Yeah, let's do that. So, you know. But I survived, and here I am. I'm trying to make my mark. But really, it's not about me. It's servicing the fans, giving them a great story to root for and to care about. And that's what I really want to do with Omega Mission God's Eye. I got this planned for either 3 or 4 volumes, and I got lots of other titles in the works that are not Omega Mission centric. They're just different stuff. So I'm hoping that this campaign does well, and I'm hoping you guys dig what I got to put out there, and you'll be hearing a lot from me and seeing a lot of stuff from Diamond D Studio, which is run by Mama Donna and myself.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That looks awesome. And Metal Movies and Brewskis, what's up, brother? This book looks badass.
Thank you. Thank you. We had a bit of a slump in the campaign lately, but I'm hoping it picks up now that I'm on the channel. All right.
There you go. So you got 48 days to go on this. Did you try that? Has this gone over to Indiegogo at all yet?
No, I'm testing the waters with Fund My Comic. I want to do that 60 days exclusive, right? We're going to end up closing out around Christmas Eve, and then I'm going to pull a sneakeroo. All right, I'm going to come back. I'm going to give it kind of a break, get as much work done as I can, get it very close to completion, and then we're going to sneak up and we're going to do it again on IGG, the Indiegogo. And
cool.
Then we're going to do the 1-2 punch, and I'll beg to come back on your show again for that. Don't worry.
You got it, man. You got it.
Hopefully, we'll get some traction out of this sucker. You know?
Yeah, you will. You will.
Yeah. Did you mention how many pages this is going to be?
Yeah,
it's going to be 60.
About 60.
It is.
I wanted it to be 75, but everybody was like, "You're retarded. Don't do that. You kill yourself." Especially if you're doing it all like this. And then I got to looking into the the cost of printing and shipping. I was like, "They're right. I am retarded. I can't do it that way." But I got so much story to tell. Like I got like I think it's like a 7-page fight sequence. You know. Like I said, man, I'm bringing it down. I'm balling out, baby. I'm wilding out, to quote John Mayall. I'm wilding out.
Hey, go big or go home, dude. Go big or go home.
That's right.
I get so tired of seeing these comic books where you're just sitting around talking about eating yogurt and playing there with the hair. F that. That ain't what it's about. Kara knows. Kara knows. It's all about beating that ass. Saving the day.
There you go.
Looking cool, standing there with your cape flowing in the background while people take pictures. Yes, look at me. Look at me.
Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right. So what's production looking like on this thing?
Right now, well, I took a bit of a couple of sick days because Don got the flu. And as I told you before the stream hit, I was on the NyQuil. People, NyQuil's good stuff. Just saying. And no, this video is not sponsored by NyQuil, but they should sponsor it because this is a good video. So I'm back in business now. We're very close to being on page 30. I say we, I mean me, because I'm doing it. And Mama Donna got the whip. She's cracking it every day. It don't matter how bad I feel. She's like, I don't care if you're dead. Pick your bones up, get over there and draw, damn it. We're going to make this happen.
Love it. Love it. So, I love Mama Donna, man.
Mama Donna is the business.
That's right.
She's my mother. She's my best friend. You got to love her.
There you go. There you go, man. Well, this is awesome and really good luck to you with this. You know, you said, you got 48 days to go, but then you're going to hit it back. You're going to be showing some more pages, more content, getting more people on Indiegogo. And yeah, man, come back on when that's ready to rock and roll on there.
Yeah, and I don't got a lot of tiers right now because I'm focusing on making this the best comic I can. So I don't got a lot of stuff. But someone told me that I should add a tier on there for original traditional art. And I'm thinking about doing a few pages because I draw primarily digitally, right? And
Yes.
I've caught hell about that, because you can't sell your art when it's digital like that. You can't get the auctions and stuff. So I'm going to do like 4 or 5 pages traditionally, and then I'm going to put them up on there. If anyone wants to buy them, then they'll buy them. And just a
You
little
can
bit of
always
extra
print your
stuff.
roughs too. Don't forget that. You can rough it out, print it, and
Yeah.
then finish them that way and sell them.
Yeah, so we're going to do that, and we're going to see what happens.
Cool, man. Cool. Well, again, everyone, links in the description below. The link's been posted in the live chat. Take a look at Omega Missions, God's Eye, and back this book on Fund My Comic. And, it'll also be springing back up eventually on Indiegogo, too. So if you miss out on this one, you'll be able to get it over there.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you got it. Thanks.
Yeah.
And Miss Kara.
Yes.
What's this right here?
This
hello.
is, so this actually, we're going to take a little segue. So Nixed was the first book that I ever put out. It was an ash can I put out with my buddy Cooper Bolton back in 2012, where, your big purchase for your new comic book company is the giant stapler that can do the ash cans, because it's like $40 and you're like, don't have it. So her name is Polly Gunn.
Oh.
Daniel.
Oh, that's what that is.
And Polly Gunn is a demon slayer in the Old West. And
As you would do.
yes, and she has a magical whip, and the whip says twists, spelled TWSS, and that stands for that's what she said.
Oh, that's what's up.
So we've got, some posters. So this is the cool thing. I did this one this time. This is a new tier for us, is the Dollars for Days. It's a $1 pledge. So that what you'll do is you'll get all the updates, you'll get digital rewards, and it'll give you access, to like anything we put up there. It's a great way to stay in touch and support the campaign. $1. So
I can dig it.
but check this art out. So her horse's name is Mercy. And if you recognize, you recognize that. But one day I want to be famous enough that someone's going to look at that and go, ooh, they did that in Regarding Ruth in Unstable Frequencies. They had that same panel line out.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, thank you. I know. You're my only fan.
And I have a website called OnlyFans. How about that?
Oh, well,
good.
then you are worth more than any of those people on there. So that's the main
Everyone
cover.
raves about his feet pics.
I don't have corns, and so for the corn fetish people, I just glue them on.
Oh.
I just take it from the can, and then what you do is you put your feet in the lake, because canned corn is like one of the absolute best fishing. Never mind. We're talking.
Really? Did your bell break? I'm not hearing anything from you, man. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for your pity. Your pity ding.
For her corn. For her
Everyone's telling
corn
me that
fishing tips.
Everyone's telling me that I hit it too much. Trying to.
It's just staring at the
Hey,
cover.
I don't know if you know this, but when you're not here with the bell, I bust out the cowbell.
Oh dang!
Yup. That I actually got from Coffin Comics. So it's a Coffin Comics cowbell.
Oh, I got one of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, over here somewhere.
Hey, and you know what? I did go to Swornfest last time, and I got
how
to see
was
Brian.
that?
I got to see Brian sing karaoke.
Did you really?
Excellent. What did
Yes.
he sing?
Yes. And he went through the aisles and everything. He was so much fun. And like, I swear to God, like all these biker dudes, like just became like the deepest, most, like if their wives were there, they'd be like, why can't you do that for me? Seriously,
Thank you, Niall.
these guys,
Thank you.
they go out
You're
there and
welcome.
someone wrote a poem about like Lady Death or Brian or something and got up there and read poetry. Alfred sang Hit Me Baby One More Time, and all these, dudes with beards and skids on there, Sworn, like all turned into 13-year-old girls.
That's funny.
It's amazing.
Dude,
So-
I'm sorry, I just have to interrupt. I forgot all about Duck Stick, bro.
What's
Duck
What do you mean you
stick.
forgot about duck stick?
Like we haven't done anything Duck Stick in forever. It's like slipped my mind. I'm
I
just.
was thinking when I was drawing Gatecrasher, because that's our book that's launching in February. And I've already done 10 pages of it. And I'm like, do I put the duck stick here? I'm like, no, I got to save the duck stick for something else.
You got to sneak the duck stick in.
I know. I did duck sticks and everything. Come on, bro. Come on. You know that.
Love that stick.
All
right, Kara, sorry.
Okay, so
sorry,
where were we?
Kara, sorry.
Was
That's
your
okay,
hair
you know
actually
I love it.
brown?
I'm all about the segue. Okay, so we've got some cosplay covers. That's called OG because that was like one of the original designs. And then so these two are connecting covers. So what it is that was a landscape photo that I was like, why don't you draw something on the other side? And originally he had put a gun in her hand, and I was like, no.
Oh.
I'm glad I went on before this one. I knew I could follow this.
So then we got some cosplay pieces. We've got a metal cosplay book. We've got some posters from photo sets, tons of cool add-ons.
My God, woman, you're going to clean up.
The redhead is Laura, and that is Polygon's sister. And so she has to go to Silvertown, Arizona to save her sister and the town of Silvertown. She's a little bit of an outlaw. We've got some Daxina in here. Cody Art's amazing. Loving him. So if you notice this wanted poster, we actually have a Fire Bitch one that is for Fire Bitch that we got from Cami Kimmy as well. We also have Courtney Rose, Dominic Glover. It was really cool to have him on this.
Nice.
We've got, t-shirts, the usual, but yeah, so you can see how this goes together. That's one background. Those boots are terrible, especially in the woods. Where are they?
Well, at least your feet were warm.
But they're made.
No, those are awful. So this is our Daxina set. So what I did is that comes in a 2-pack, and those are limited to 5 backers. So only 3 available places are on that one.
Are you going to have a fan art contest?
No, not on this one. Cody Art set is sold out. I might open up some more, like raise the price $1 or something. And then this one, there's only 2 left, 1 left on Alfred's Tequila Sunrise. And get the sweet and spicy. And then this is cool. So I wanted to do something different. So we've got a Laura, we've got a Polygon, and we've got the 2 of them together.
Oh,
and then Alfred colored the Courtney piece. And originally that was going to be Fire Bitch, but he's like, no, we're going to do this instead. Because you can do it, because you can do whatever you want. This is the Alfred Attack Pack. These are all the covers that he drew. And then that one, so honestly, don't tell him this, but that one in the corner where she's tied up, she looked weird. Her arms were too pulled back for that pose, and it was just awkward. So I was like, hey, throw her whip around her. And he did it.
Nice. It looks great.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, like I said, that's the OG. And that was because, like I said, the original costume. This was a newer one.
Is this a newer one or is this an older one?
That's a newer one.
That's a newer one too?
Yeah, that's a newer one. Because yeah, you can always tell by the belt because I have the belt in the new one because I have it. It says PP. Here's the cosplay mega pack. You get all the prints, all the books that are cosplay, all the cosplay stuff.
Nice.
And then a mystery pack. So this is cool. So this is a mystery box, and we're gonna have a custom box made. I'm super excited. It's my first custom box. And you're gonna get one of these topless pieces in there, and then you're also gonna get a Fire Bitch book, and you're gonna get an Unstable Frequencies book, and you're gonna get a butt ton of swag, and like a cosplay book, and just cool shit. But you're gonna get one of those 4 topless covers guaranteed.
Nice. Are you gonna do another Unstable Frequencies?
Yes, we are. The next
Okay,
one is
cool.
going to be a double feature with 2 stories: the Workers, the Lovers, and the Indigo Child, and the Sculptor. And unfortunately, our sculptor did pass away, but we got the videos and photos of him before that in the Unstable Frequencies music video that is up on YouTube right now. The VIP pack, you're going to get the collector box, and you're going to get all of these covers. And what we do is we try to pick what we think would be like a really good deal and give people like maximize what they would want. Oh, they also get a VIP book. We've done that a few times where you have to be a VIP to get it. It says VIP. Producer just gets everything. I don't even give a shit. I'm like, is this for another campaign? What was that? I don't care. Oh, you got my cat this time. Keep him.
Yeah.
You know, so and I'll just do, you know, you're gonna get a T-shirt, you're gonna get all that kind of stuff. We got the, you know, you
got
get
the
all
box
the
prints, all the books,
box,
right?
the metal. Oh, and then I do this really cool thing, and I'm gonna show this to you from another campaign.
I don't know if I can handle it anymore. This is crazy.
Do you need a minute?
This is what we
get
did
some
for
water?
our producers. So you see this, like this is the Fire Cosplay book, and down here at the bottom it says like a name on it. So this one says Fire Cosplay Alfred Trujillo. So this is the studio edition. So you have to be a part of the studio to get one of these. So like this is the executive producer edition of the Fire Art. So, you know, you're going to get, and the thing is, so like this one is the pro edition. So this is Shannon. She worked on this campaign with us. So she gets comps and copies too. And then you have to be like on the team. So if you're a producer or an executive producer, guess what? You're on the team. Your name is on the book that you helped to like do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
So, this JC Fabul piece. I really love this. And man, I would love to see Alfred color something else in that style because it's a little bit different than his usual heavy glows and deep saturated colors. I do love this style.
It's very watercolory. I love it.
No,
Yeah.
but if you look close, you can see the texture in it.
Yeah, you can.
And the horse's name is Mercy because our dog's name is Mercy. The one that we saved the town in Oklahoma. And she has a guitar, and I'm learning how to play the guitar.
Nice.
And
That
we're gonna
actually
put
is.
out
That's a great piece right there. I like that a lot.
It is, isn't it great? It's only in a poster right now. So
Nice
you get all the
landscape.
print. Here's the prints, the main cover, the JC Fabul, and then these prints are available. That's actually a selfie from a Patreon.
Which one
And
is?
I was like, damn, that looks good, Alfred.
Which one's the selfie?
The one that's all the way over to the left.
Oh, okay.
Crosshatch.
The crosshatch. Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So yeah, I need to do some updates. So these are all add-ons that you can add on, things from previous campaigns, previous year's calendars, which I got to hurry up and get on the calendar. This is only a 15-day campaign, and the calendar is going to be short too.
All right. I was curious about, I was going to ask you when you started this, because I was like, I didn't really know you actually launched this yet until.
Yeah, we
pretty
ended
much
Friday. Today. We're so far behind that. We got
But you've been doing a lot of traveling too, right?
Well, yeah, because I was at New York and Minnesota, which I did not get to see you, Billy, because Hot Flips was right by me, but it was the wrong one.
You were upstairs?
Yeah, I was over in Small Fry.
Man. Yeah, we were there. Yeah, I was just there on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, I didn't know you were there Sunday.
Yep, I was there Sunday. Sunday fun day.
So we did the dollar bill, and Alfred was like, "We should make that a stretch goal," and I'm like, "Yeah, cool." I didn't like the last pair of cash. I like that one better. So also one of the things we did on this is that if you don't get to find out what the next stretch goal is until the last one is met. And then we also are doing a live album. We're going to do a digital EP with 3 songs. One is the Ballad of Polly Gunn. It's super Western. It is so much fun. I really wish we would have got that video. We got to record it. And Alfred wrote that one, and I did some rearranging on it. And then Laura's song, which I wrote, it was one of those I couldn't sleep in the middle of the night, and I just kind of woke up and I had this like idea, and then it just turned into this song. And it's like Alfred wakes up, it's like it's Christmas morning. Here's a song that I didn't have to write, and it's very cool. And we actually have performed that at places, and people really dig it. Like that's one of those that people sing along by the end because they know the words. And Alfred was like, "Damn, like this is it." And then the third one is going to be Crossroads, which also has not been recorded, but it's been played live. It's usually our last song because it's hard. It's the hardest on Alfred's hands, and it's the hardest on my voice. So, yeah, now you know a little bit of that sort of stuff. Also, if you notice, even though this is on Kickstarter, the link is 183degree.com. So what I do is I will get a domain for that so that it can roll over into whatever. So if I go to Indiegogo next, which you can do sometimes, that link stays. So if I have an ad from when the campaign was running, or a post from when the campaign was running, and someone clicks on that link, it's not going to go to a dead site. It's going to go to where you can buy it now.
Well, that's awesome. So once someone has a link, it's always updated.
It'll update itself. Yep.
Oh, very cool.
And you're going to spiderweb everything together for your SEO. And I get real nerdy about that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Oh, the build your own. Did you talk about the build your own bundle?
Build your own. Build your own. Okay, I love the build your own, and I came up with this idea like a couple of years ago, and other people started using it too. And I would always stalk their campaign when they launched because I know where the mistakes went with me. So I always go check for those, and like immediately Wendy did it, and like 4 minutes in, I'm like, Wendy, okay, this is what happened. Go fix it. And she's like, okay, cool. But what I do is I charge for shipping and your box, you're shipping in your box, and then you just add on whatever you want. So then instead of paying like, your $15 for your book and then like $10 shipping, then you're going to just pay your $10 for shipping. Oh, and you get the digital, because the digital is $10 too. So you're going to get the digital, you're going to get the digital stretch goals no matter what. Then you go into the add-on menu, but that pays for your shipping. So it's a little messy if you're using Kickstarter's thing, but then so you add on another book, you're in the United States, that's a $1 charge. So now your shipping is $1, but you paid $10. So it just helps for weight distribution. Mm-hmm. And it allows people to just buy whatever they want. If you want to go in and buy Fire Bitch 1, 2, 3 because you missed it, go for it. It's right there. If you want to go get a deck of cards from my card campaign, it's in there. If you just want the t-shirt, if you just want the album, which is going to be like, this is going to be old school homemade, but we are going to try to make them as nice as we can. Like, this is from the studio. Producers get it. And we can also put a whole bunch of illegal covers on there.
That's awesome.
So a lot of people have taken on the build your own bundle. Something else that I've seen that I'm kind of curious about what you guys' opinion is some people are doing a book with no stretch goals.
Really?
My theory is that
stretch goals are like a pain in the ass. I mean, I know everyone likes them. I like it too, but man, it's like we're waiting on one of our stretch goals, our patch, which was supposed to have been in on Halloween. And now they're like, well, we should get it at the end of this week now. And it was, and we paid extra to get it expedited. I'm sorry, the week before Halloween. Mm-hmm. So we've been waiting. So I apologize. It's just me, my bitching.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, fuck stretch goals, right?
Yeah.
Right? Fuck it.
See, I'm like with that. I have to buy in bulk anyway. So if I have to buy 500 trading cards because I need 300 trading cards, I have them anyway. So that's kind of my theory. But I'm always open to new ideas. And with the build your own, you only get a stretch goal pack sent to you if you purchase something. So if you don't put anything in the add-on menu, all you get is digitals, because that's what the digital bundle would cost. But if you buy anything that I have to ship to you, now you're going to get a stretch goal pack with that as well.
Oh, nice. What a deal. What a deal. And Daniel Russell loves the build bundle idea.
I would
Daniel
like to give this the Don seal of approval, if I may.
Yeah, a lot of people really liked it.
There you go. Cool. You have it. The Don seal.
So you got 4 days to go on this campaign. Then are you rolling it over?
I don't know, because they raised, I don't know if you guys know, they raised it from like 4% to 9% if you roll it over.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually going to talk about, ask you guys about Fund My Comic and see if I can roll it over there.
Yeah, you can.
Well, the thing about Fund My Comic is you can actually set your due date and your finish date like 6-7 months long. I mean, you don't have to do just 30 or 60 days. You can set it, because I actually tried. That's what I was trying to do, is I wanted to see how far I could take it. And like I said, I originally launched this back in February. Remember, Billy, I was with you and Ethan and everybody on that one show. Yeah. And my closeout date is actually going to be December the 11th. It's a Saturday, and I'm going to close out on that day. So I've gone about 7 months on my campaign. So you can you have a start date and an end date on Fund My Comic. So you don't have to do 30 or 60. You can really go distance.
Gotcha. So almost like, like an in demand or something too.
Yeah, like I said, what and that's
Yeah,
what we
great.
did. We had an incident with Indiegogo, and so we moved over to Fund My Comic, and I was not happy with what Indiegogo did. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
a lot of
There's
people.
room for new platforms. There is.
yeah, and
So-
Luke's done really good. I really, when you need to get a hold of them, you can get a hold of them. I mean, it doesn't take long. They respond to you by email. They'll respond to you on Twitter.
yeah.
They're really good.
That's awesome.
So Metal Movies and Brewski says sketch card tiers do great too. We're not going to do sketch cards on this because we work with a sketch card company to do sketch card sets. So I actually did have a cosplay sketch card set out, if you guys remember.
Mhm.
So, and it was just all the artists drew a whole bunch of sketch cards of me. It was like so cool. In all my costumes. So that was really cool. But we do put collector's cards in the stretch goal packs. There's always collector's cards. We started doing campaign cards where it's like the cover of the book, and then it tells you like how many backers there were and how many VIPs, and who they are. VIPs get their name on that card. The producers get their name on that card, and it's basically all the little like campaign informations.
Cool.
Very cool. Very
So yeah, any questions?
The Don, any questions?
Well
I
done.
can't stop staring at the picture long enough to ask an actual question.
I think we're gonna go live on Friday. We're probably gonna go live on Friday, and try to actually play our music.
Cool. Awesome. And then I got one here. Hey, this one for you, Billy. Don't want to miss it. Daniel Russell. Billy, did you see the She Seppuku print I did for you to say I can't talk. To say thank you for advice and help you and Mrs. Tucci gave us.
Seppuku, like she's killing herself? A
Yikes.
print?
Yeah. She Seppuku.
You guys giving out free advice?
That's
I want some.
seppuku.
Seppuku.
I don't know. Did you send it to me?
Seppuku is the assassination.
Yes,
Okay,
isn't
so-
that,
Geez,
isn't that
seppuku.
when, that's when you commit suicide?
Yeah.
I'm not going to kill myself for
Wait,
advice. but I'll
wait.
take some.
Is that no? That doesn't sound right, does it?
Daniel, where'd you send it to me?
Oh
Let's
my
see what
God,
he
he's
said.
not responding.
Daniel.
Yeah,
Isn't that funny?
seppuku.
Down,
Daniel, stop
Daniel.
staring at the
Yeah,
picture.
It's
Stop
Harry
staring at
Curie.
the boobs.
Harry Curie.
I
Yeah.
will say this
Twitter.
about she.
Twitter.
I
Twitter.
did get in. I did get in on the big sale of
Gosh,
Mark
leave it.
Sylve- the
Hang
she.
on, I got my dog here with my cat.
You're
I
getting
should-
bombarded by animals right
I should
now.
go. No, I know. Look, I know. It's,
Look at him.
Baby.
Oh,
poor
how
cat.
cute.
I should. Dad, call the dog. I know. All she wants to do is play, and this cat hates her. She's got
Oh,
my
that was from 2 months ago. 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Get out of here!
Hey,
Get out of here! Fuck!
Oh,
Oh, shit!
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got a dog down, a cat down, and a Billy down.
I gotta go. Yeah,
Oh boy.
Alas, poor Billy, we hardly knew ye.
But no, Mark
That
Silvestri.
scratched the shit out of me. Sorry about that.
You remember
Right?
Mark
Been there,
Silvestri's she
done that.
cover?
He sent it to me on Twitter 2 months ago. Let me find him.
Do you remember the cover of She that Mark Silvestri did for you with just her face?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, I got in a bidding war for that cover over on Heritage Auction House, and I lost by $1,000.
Oh, wow.
No way. I didn't even know it was up.
Yeah, it went for $27,000.
$27,000.
I'm sorry, you said
And
you
you would
lost
pay
by only $1,000?
$26,000 for it?
I know.
I would have done the 20. I was trying to get it, but I didn't get it.
Could have at least
Why
arm
is my
wrestled the
art
guy a
so
little bit.
cheap? Why do
Jeez.
I sell my art so cheap then?
That's what I've been saying.
Heritage Auction, She Silvestri.
I think it should still be up there, but I know it sold. It was either there or was it? Did they do it, or was it the other comic book website that sells pages? But I do know it sold insane amount of money.
Wow.
Yeah, because I remember, Brian Haberlin he made the eyes too far apart, and Brian Haberlin had to fix it. Of that original piece.
I did get a digital scan of it though.
Hot dog. It's the
Yeah,
cover?
I'm drawing
When did
on
it sell? When was it?
Was it a year ago. Just
Oh, wow.
it had to be about a year ago.
Wow.
Somebody had it up, and they and then remember I sent you that one picture that he did. This I had a scan of she that Mark Silvestri did, where she has the swords behind her.
Yes, you did send me that.
Yeah.
That's your art too?
No, not my art. I
Oh.
don't own it. I just had the scans.
Oh, okay. How do you
I
have the
sent you a
scans?
future she.
I have. Remember back in the '90s, I was friends with Michael Turner.
Oh, okay.
So I got to see. I got to see a lot of stuff. I got to see a lot of his original stuff.
But
You
how'd
were
you get the
actual
scans of Silvestri's art if you were friends with Turner?
Because remember, he did that back then, when Turner was there.
I remember,
Yeah.
but how did he get a scan? Did he just like have a whole bunch of scans of Silvestri's art and stuff? And
Yeah, they were just laying around. Hold on, let me find it real quick.
Dude, that would have been so cool to be friends with Michael Turner.
Right.
Well, Michael Turner and I are the same age. So
he was a great guy. I used to play basketball with him when I'd go out there.
I remember reading about his passing, man. That was hard.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, that hurt. It hurt.
And then, like, it wasn't too long after that, while Ringo died, too. That was another tough one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame. Very shame.
We lost a lot of greats over the last couple of years.
No, I got it. I got to find it. I got so many stuff on here. I got a bunch of I got side blade pages.
Dude, close the porn pages and get on with it, will you? Come on.
I got
I see the
Cyberforce.
reflection in his glasses.
No,
That
there's
giveaway, James. That giveaway, the reflections.
no, here I'll show
Still
you this.
looking at Polygon.
I'll show you this one. I have this one. Right, I have this one. I have this one right now. So hold on. I'll show it.
Salivating over a mega mission. We all know what's going on.
We know what's going on there. Right there.
Let's see, where is it?
Share that screen.
So, has anyone heard any good jokes lately? What's going
There you
on?
go.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Holy shit. Now, so how did you get, like I said, so how did you get these scans? Or like, so they, like, Turner would just download all the scans and copy them on CDs and stuff?
Yeah, he had them on. He had them on disc.
Holy shit.
My
So,
Place
God,
to be,
dude.
man.
So yeah, I've got a whole
Straight
bunch
up
of.
boss
This
mode right
is
here.
Cyberforce here. I've got a whole bunch of stuff.
Thorough.
Well, if
If you
Mark's
have-
never missing
I've got-
anything,
I've
Bro,
got
if you
his.
have any
I've got
cheap
that
sideways
scan.
stuff, send it to me. I'm trying to look for Mark Nichols. I'm getting distracted.
Y'all need to give me, man. I got a little fanboy chub going on. I'll be right back. Okay,
but
I'm back.
I'll tell you,
See, you don't pay me
I'll
long.
tell you what. I've got one on the wall. I'll show you that.
Daniel Russell.
I'll go get one. I got one that you're gonna love. But it is not. It's not Cyberforce. It's actually from Rob Liefeld. Hold on, I'll go get it.
Oh, see, now you just bragging.
Yeah.
it's a Rob Liefeld.
Hang on a
sheet.
minute. I'll go back there in
What?
the back and I'll get my
You
Rob
know what'd be
Liefeld
cool
girl.
though is like someone brought up OnlyFans. Like, what if there was like a OnlyFans for Rob Liefeld?
So I'm right here.
For Rob
Rob
Liefeld, what?
Rob Liefeld feet fetish.
Oh.
She said,
Oh my
so
God.
such an impression. She forgot who I am. It's like
Okay,
someone,
I am
oh,
back.
that guy over there in the
But,
bottom left.
this is Rob Liefeld's original cover for Hawkman number 11.
I can see the Liefeldness.
Yeah, that's his pencils, and he signed it right there.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Very nice.
Yeah, I've got that. So I have a whole bunch of art,
Very cool, man.
and
Well-
including my own.
You sir
Drop
are
it
a
up,
true
so-
nerd.
This
I
is
love
this
it.
is my own. So and this is up for sale on
That
the
looks
campaign.
familiar.
All right.
On the campaign, guys.
Yeah, this one is on the campaign. So if you want to get it, this is
Oh,
on
I
the
felt
campaign.
yesterday before I took the NyQuil.
So yeah, but no,
Very
I've had copies of stuff for a long time.
Well-
It just I gotta find it, but I got so much stuff on this computer.
If you have any she side blades, send it over to Billy.
Yeah,
Ah.
dude. Any stuff with she, man, send that to me.
Well, I did, like I said, I did send you that one. So let me see if I can
I
find
got a
another
cheap
one.
piece I'm trying to finish up, man, but I just don't have the time. I don't want to
Stop
have
working on your book. Stop working on your book and get more important things done.
Yeah, I know, right? F that thing. You know, he's just all
right.
grift anyway. He's just
That's
a grift. I'm just trying to get some money, you know, get a
Yeah.
new car, whatever. It's not
There
a
you
real
go.
comic. It's bullshit.
Well, James, the Don, Kara, as always, you know, Tucci and I want to thank you guys for coming on, sharing
thank
your
you.
campaigns.
I thank you. It's been a
Everything
pleasure.
looks great. And we'll continue
Anytime,
to
boys.
share
You guys
them
are
too,
good
man.
guests. Yeah, sorry. You guys are good guests. You're funny. So.
Thank you
Yeah.
for having me.
Yeah. And you guys are always welcome back on. Kara, it's always a
Yeah.
pleasure to co-host with you on Crowdfunding Comics. And also, we'll continue to share your campaigns on our socials as well. We'll randomly share them out throughout the weeks as we go through and share different campaigns. So good luck with everyone. Again, everyone that's watching this live and watching this recorded, the links for all the campaigns are below. They're in the live chat. Check them out. Back them. If it's not something you can afford backing this month, please just share it. Grab those
Share it.
links.
Sharing is
all
so
your
important.
socials.
Hail the chat.
Sharing is caring,
Ooh.
and that's what we do. Support
Hail
your
now.
local creators.
Hail
I
Billy.
just
Hail
found
Kara. Hail
Pitt.
James. And hail the Don.
I just
Hail
found the
Don.
scan of Pitt if you want to
Mama
see it.
Donna says good night, everybody.
Mama Don, good night, Mama Don.
Good night, Mama
Right.
Don.
Bye.
Good night.
All right.
Nice
Have a,
listening to y'all.
We love you guys. Hail CG, baby.
there you go. There you go. Hail, everyone. Have a
We'll
great
see you
night.
guys- Yeah.
Go
Sorry,
ahead, Billy.
Sal.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Think of
I
it.
just want to say a few things while I'm at it. There's not going to be a Thursday Night Live with Billy Tucci this week because Graham Nolan is closing out his Ghosts of Matacumba Key. Maybe that's what-
I got a signed version.
There you go, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Niall, do we have anything Wednesday night?
We have another Crowdfunding Comics.
Oh, okay. So we'll see you there then. All right. So then,
Oh, sorry
do-
to disappoint you, Billy.
no, we'll just do. No, I was going to put. We'll do Thursday Night Live with Billy Tucci next week, but it's going to be a special Wednesday. No, it's going to be a special Monday Live with the great Roy Thomas.
Oh, snap.
And
Yeah.
of course,
The
some of
great
the
Roy
bros.
Thomas, who's
Roy,
also exclusively with what, Billy? Pop XP.
Pop XP. That's right.
You're
One of our
right.
partners.
Yes,
So
right.
Roy will be on to clarify a lot of things. What in the infamous Jack Kirby Comics Journal interview.
Uh-oh.
Because he was
That's
there.
gonna
He
be
wants to
cool.
clear. He wants to clear a lot of things up. He wants to talk about Stan Lee. He sent me
That'd
an
be really
amazing, well thought out, long email. So we're looking forward. That's going to be at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe. But
And
we'll let
that'll
everyone
be
know.
with all the bros are going to be joining that.
We're
or-
gonna go- yeah, we'll invite the bros on, and then we'll be launching a campaign. I think probably on Kings, not next Monday, the Monday after that, which will be the She Way of the Warrior 30th anniversary original art edition, 104
Nothing
page
but hot.
hardcover book showing
Oh
all the
my
original
God.
pencils, inks,
Oh,
then the colors without lettering, and then the with the letters. It's gonna be a great book.
It's a freaking time capsule.
Yeah, baby.
it is.
Time
People don't
capsule.
realize that pop culture is history.
That's right, Kara.
Yeah.
That is right.
And,
I am
and
like-
all of this, and all that art, the black and white and the original colors have never been printed before. So
Very
I'm digging
cool,
it.
man.
That's gonna be so cool.
Let's make that video.
let's be good. I know I gotta write
Hey,
it
I
tomorrow.
want to be a bro sometime. Can I be a bro one time?
No.
They don't allow others.
Thanks
This
to
is
modern technology, you can.
Oh, hit that bell, Billy.
Just sign up at the link below.
We have a lot of people want to join the bros, and we said nope. That's
It's
it.
an exclusive club.
just
Roy
this
Thomas
exclusive-
is getting in because this is just
Well, that's not a professionals.
it's not a professional.
It's a Roy Thomas. Yeah.
Y'all got my payment in the mail, right?
It could be
I
my
just
bro.
want to be a guest for
Was
like
it enough?
one. Yeah.
You can be a guest, but just not on the professionals.
Okay.
Oh,
I
Oh yeah,
slipped that
Church, you bring viewers in.
point, man. Come
You
on.
go what?
You bring viewers in, so hell yeah, you can be a guest.
I'm telling you, put me back on the flyers.
So
There you
you were
go.
saying yes to her and not to me. I understand.
No, you
A little,
can come
a
on
little
to this
parting
one.
gift.
My money's not good enough. Okay. I'll take that
All right, what
10
we got
back.
Oh,
There you go, Billy.
Oh my God.
amazing.
Stop it already.
So cool.
That's
Wow.
Dale Keown's Pit.
fucking Dale's unbelievable.
Are we ever going to get another pick comic?
Unbelievable.
Please.
Yeah,
Who knows?
supposedly working on it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right.
Hang on. Pitt
Yeah.
versus She versus Pitt. It's
We'll
called.
see.
No, I'm not going to do it.
We'll see.
I like that. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. We'll see you all Wednesday with another crowdfunding comics.
God
Thank
bless
you,
all
Don.
y'all.
Thank you,
Much
James.
love.
Thank you, Kara. Thank you, Billy. We'll see you all in the
Thank
next
you.
one.
Back on
Have a
Mega
good
Peace
Mission,
out.
people.
Peace. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on Pop XP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the Pop XP and over on Instagram at the Pop XP. Thanks again everyone, and we'll see you soon.